All right, folks. This is it. 10 minutes of straight gameplay for Tears of the Kingdom. The sequel to one of my favorite games of all time that has not quite sold me on it being a sequel yet. It 100% is, but everything that they have shown in all their trailers and stuff, while it's been good, the second the ball gets rolling, they stop it. But this is a solid 10 minutes. Video's 13. I don't know if it's going to be a run through or what it's going to be, but I thought it'd be fun to watch this with you in the hopes that by the end of it, I am sold. Did it do it?
Hello,
Let's
everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Of new stuff. That's what I mean. Of new stuff. Make it feel like
First,
a true new
I have
game.
some news. Development on the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Oh,
Thank you very much for waiting. Many
great.
of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like.
I'm down for that. Just do a straight playthrough. Like, I'm down
Okay.
for that.
Let's begin.
Take us to new areas.
Here we are in the land of Hyrule.
Okay, so far. Here we go.
Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of
This is
course,
Breath of the
it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk
Yep.
about all of the changes today,
This is what I
we'll
wanna
run
hear.
out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches.
I want to see those changes, though.
In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands. You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up?
I just want to point out, I saw that I need to reach my friend
If we
thing.
take a look-
That's why the world is
Oh,
life.
something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it. We're
I
almost
heard
at
the
spot
same
where
music.
object
I heard the
fell.
music.
Here it is.
The town music.
Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell,
Rewind and then grab it. Oh,
look,
okay.
it started rising.
Whoa.
This power is known as recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands.
Seems like Link's
Let's
hair
use the
is going back in
paraglider to
time,
reach one
too.
of them.
Woo.
There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too. I made it. There are lots of ways to reach
Hey,
the Sky Islands, so we
dragon.
hope you'll try a few different methods.
Pretty high up, too.
Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island.
Okay. Here we go.
Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit.
This is a 1080p, right? It's not supposed to be high res. or
There's a
anything,
branch on
yeah.
the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue.
It might come in handy later. What does that mean?
Oh,
It's not just a
there.
simple weapon? What does that
This is a
mean?
brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up. Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good.
But we have a new
Get
one.
another branch and...
That's going to tick some people off.
Beat it.
Like, what? Things can still break? Yeah, that was one of the cool parts of the
on.
first game. Shush.
We've now explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities.
Oh, here we go.
Use this branch and the rock over here, and do this. Look, we can stick them together. We
What?
created a makeshift hammer.
What?
This is called fuse.
Okay, that's
You can
cool.
stick objects together to create new weapons with
Okay,
various
that's cool.
effects. Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
We're dealing with two of them at once. Oh, we beat one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved.
Durability, I'd say, went way up,
The other
too.
branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability.
Yeah, way more
You can do all
durability.
sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability.
Oh.
You can fuse two weapons, for
Hold
example.
on. Pause for a second. I'm getting flashbacks to when you would fuse the trailer. They would show like you MacGyvering a vehicle together. I'm getting flashbacks to that. So maybe like the big gimmick of this game, while yes, it's the same world with a few new vertical elements, there's going to be new gameplay mechanics to experiment with, and that's cool.
If we take
I'm
this
down for
long
that.
stick and fuse it with a pitchfork,
Oh no.
we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
Wow. How cool.
With this,
What a
we
simple
don't have to get too
concept.
close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance.
Wow.
You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
What?
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies.
Wow.
Very useful.
Whoa.
Let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So at times like these,
Uh-oh.
here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters.
No
Use it to an arrow
way.
and
No way.
Look,
Dude,
it on the
this
target.
is cool.
let's try this on another bird.
This adds so much like experimentation.
I'll just fire in that general direction. It's
Oh,
very simple.
dude,
Depending
this
on
is
what you stick
cool.
together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting.
Finally, get me sold.
I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this.
Because one of the coolest parts about Breath of the Wild was discovery.
I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now.
And so, like,
enemy's
in terms of
lost sight of
gameplay, I
Link,
guess there's so much
so
to discover here.
attack.
But
Even
That's
if you
cool.
struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods.
I just,
In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies.
I hope there's so
But
much
in
new to
this
see
game,
stuff in the world.
fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There
just
are
wanna see
even
so
more
much more in the
gameplay
world.
options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate.
Yeah, I see that sail there. I
Some
see
of
the
Sky
sail.
Islands
There
even
was a
have
sail
rivers.
just completely separated.
We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here.
Cool,
So,
dude. You get to
We'll
make a
lift up this
boat.
log and attach it to a second log.
No, that's cool.
Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft. This is
Yeah.
another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft.
No, you're kidding.
You can
Oh,
always
dude.
attach things or detach them like this.
Dude.
Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll
you
need
just
something
kick.
to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan.
Does it
Why don't
have
we try attaching it?
does it have a limited amount of energy? Oh, okay, it recharges. It'd be kind of scary if it had a limited amount of energy. Oh.
We'll attach another one.
No
This should make
freaking
the boat
way.
well balanced.
Dude, this game, okay. So,
Okay,
like,
they're attached.
I want a new world
Alright,
to
let's
explore.
try moving the boat.
I really do, because that was the joy of Breath of the Wild. It was
Hey,
seeing so much
it's
stuff.
moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans.
But this is giving like true purpose of experimentation. Like, yes, the world isn't like there's new places. There's definitely new places to see as we're spending this demo in or whatever. But like even having this new element of how to go about things, that's a good fresh thing. So that's cool. I am happy to see that.
Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time.
I want to know more of this
Alright,
world, though.
we reached the other side.
Is the world... No,
In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying
dude,
machine. Those
experimentation.
vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.
It's like they just saw what people were figuring out in the first game and just made it mechanics.
Take this building over here. Okay, watch this. Look, I passed right through the ceiling. This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you.
Okay.
There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere.
Oh,
For example,
no way.
this place has a cave with a hill right above it.
No way.
If we use the ability here,
No way. No way.
come on, keep going.
So you can be Mario.
Okay. We emerged
So
at
you
the
can
top
be
of the hill.
Mario. Holy shit.
In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up.
If there's
Here's
a
another
cave.
example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh,
But when would you get cut in the cage? When would you get stuck in a cage? I want to
another
see that.
concept.
I want to see that.
it seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused
Would you say
weapons,
cave or
so
cage?
battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan. Ah! I got pushed off.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
well, let's just return to the surface. You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good.
You say quickly,
In the
but
sky, you'll be able to look out across the land.
wow.
You can also search for destinations that pique your interest.
Wow.
Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this.
Okay, there you go. I was gonna
Let's
say,
dive into this river.
you know what this is?
And
This is hiding the load time. Like at first I was like, dude, this is way too long of a fall. But I think they actually did that to help like load the environment in the world or whatever. Makes sense. But
Back on the surface.
so it's like
There are
I don't
still
want to
so
be on the
many things
surface
I'd
at
like
all.
to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
No. You can build a house. You can build a house. You can build a house.
What did you think?
God damn it!
Some of Link's new abilities
No!
were updated from the previous game.
No!
I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too.
Yeah.
In this game,
I saw
you
that
can do
house.
a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay,
Experimentation.
mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule,
It's
and we hope you'll use your imagination to
Unfamiliar. I
explore it.
disagree. I
That's all for
disagree.
today. Thank you for watching.
I kind of okay. If there's any issues, why is there still like a minute of this left? If there's any issues that I have, I wanted to see like, sure, the new upper world, whatever, but show like the bottom area and what is up with that. Oh yeah, switch OLED. I wanted to see like what's new in terms of the world that we have already explored to death. At least I have. I really wish that we got to see more of that. I admit, I'm going to... Hold on. Stay tuned for thoughts. Stay tuned for thoughts. I'm going to pause here for a second because people always dip the second the actual reaction's over. I wish we got to see more of that base world because that's the part that I'm so curious about. If you're going to include that world that myself spent over 300 hours in, if you didn't know, seriously, I wanted to just eat every nook and cranny of it. I found over 600 Korok seeds authentically. I think 660 actually. I found 2/3 of the Korok seeds, more than 2/3 authentically without looking them up. I investigated the shit out of that world. I want to see why I would go back to it, you know? That sense of discovery is such a beautiful element of Breath of the Wild. It was amazing. And this new experiment mechanic, super cool. That's super cool. But the world is like the other half of it. The mechanics, yes, the cooking, the climbing, all that stuff was the other cool half of it. But the world had to be interesting enough to explore for those new mechanics to be also fun in. So that's the one thing that I really wanted to see in this and I didn't see. But the experimentation is super freaking cool. So, and you know, it gives you a new way to explore that previous world that is going to be different in some ways, I'm sure. I'm not entirely sold on it yet. I'm still going to buy it. You know, every one of us that are complaining, we're still going to buy it. So what are we even talking about? But I want to be more sold. I want to be more like, yes, I am excited to put these $70 in, but we'll see. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. That's why I upload these videos to speculate with you because I love to speculate. And check out the most recent video if you haven't yet. Don't forget to be proud, awesome. And let me know if you enjoyed this by leaving a like. Peace.